Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Formula One Chaos podcast. I'm joined here with Theo and Ryan and Lochran. Hello, guys.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hi, mate. Yeah.
Formula One.
Yes. This is the first time we're doing this, as you probably have guessed. We just watched the Canadian Grand Prix literally minutes ago. It was interesting, to say the least. We did watch it with someone else, but he's a Ferrari fan and he stormed off to go and hit something. Yeah, so that's... I mean, that really sums up the entire mood of the F1 community, though, because, let's just start off with the elephant in the room, the penalty. When Vettel went on a bit of an excursion on the grass, came back on, the stewards gave him a 5-second penalty, which, in my opinion, I think was fair, but a lot of people disagree with me, and I'd hazard a guess to say most people disagree with me, but that's not something I'm unused to.
Ruben go.
Just Ruben.
Yeah, no,
Ruben.
also
Just
everybody
Ruben.
on Twitter, and and everyone who voted for Driver of the Day. But let's start at the beginning of the race. We had Danny Rick. Let me open the results on my computer actually, because I don't know what I'm talking about. F1 Canada. I spelled Canada wrong. Right, cool. Yeah, Danny Rick started 4th, finished 6th. I was hoping for something a bit more impressive. Valtteri Bottas only coming in 4th, which wasn't fantastic. Apart from that, not really anything that remarkable from the start. We did have a minute with Lewis Hamilton, who thought he was going to crash out of the race in spectacular fashion, but nothing ended up happening. Lando Norris, fairly early on, melted his suspension. That made me incredibly sad.
I don't know what he's
Yeah,
doing.
it's set on fire.
Oh, Ruben's here!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ruben, shut the fuck up, we're mid-podcast. Yeah, we were just talking about Lando Norris melting his own suspension like an absolute champion.
Yeah, and then setting fire to his car.
Yeah. And then just leaving it there for the entire race to look pretty, I guess. It's a nice paint scheme. It's a good thing they left it there.
McLaren.
So yeah, I mean, there's going to be probably some good memes on Lando's Instagram soon, but
Norris's career is just a big F.
yeah. But he was racing well up until that point. What else? Alexander Albon didn't finish. I don't know why.
Mate,
Doesn't
Albon
pay.
was doing bits in qualifying though.
Do you know why Albon didn't finish?
Nah, I don't know.
There's silence in the room. Okay, fine. Robert
Nobody
Kubica
can-
came in last place, nothing new. K-Mag came in second last place, and he was saying this was the worst experience of his entire life. Gunter Steiner promptly told him to shut up. But yeah, a bit of a disappointing result from K-Mag, but he did crash quite spectacularly on Sunday. George Russell came... Fucking hell. George Russell came in 16th. Kimi Raikkonen came in 15th. Bwah. Grosjean 14th, Giovinazzi. Giovinazzi qualified quite well. Did he get to Q3?
No.
No. Okay. Well,
No, it was...
I mean that's quite a good result for Giovinazzi, seeing as he's a bit of a blithering idiot. Sergio Perez.
Oh, shots fired.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
Bang, 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 and all of that.
Wait, don't roast my Italian brother.
Okay. Phones off, please, boys. Sergio Perez came in 12th. I mean that's a fairly unremarkable result for Racing Point.
Who had the fastest lap?
I think it was Bottas.
Mate, that is bomba clap.
I think, yeah, he set a lap record of 113, something like that.
Is it?
Yeah, it was mad.
That is.
That was
is
after he'd
cool.
stormed off, so. Carlos Sainz came in 11th. There was actually quite a bit of a reshuffling towards the end, when he got overtaken by Lance Stroll and Kvyat Bliat in a short succession. So yeah, Kvyat came 10th, Lance Stroll came 9th, which is actually quite an impressive result. So, yeah, Pierre Gasly was 8th, so massively underperforming like usual. Anyone want to weigh in on what we think of Gasly?
Give him a Toro Rosso.
Yeah, okay.
That's good.
Ryan, what do you think of Pierre Gasly?
Pierre Gasly.
Yeah, mate.
Well, where did he finish again?
8th.
Yeah, he was 8th. Wasn't
But behind Hulkenberg and Ricciardo.
Mate, the thing
I
is,
think he's he's a
Shit.
very good driver. I think he's a world champion material.
Okay.
he? Red
Yeah, but-
Bull's probably
Yeah.
pretty the best that he's now in 8th.
Gasly was one
Yeah.
with the car.
Well,
in
I think
Toro Rosso.
he's actually still in a chance of getting the 2019 title.
Yeah, no, he definitely.
Yeah, but what kind of bomba clap has to happen?
I don't know, like literally everyone needs to just give up on F1. It'd just be Gasly going around, and he'd probably still lose though.
Does-
Hulkenberg came 7th, which is pretty good. Ricciardo came 6th. Our boy is back.
Is it?
Bit disappointing though, starting in 4th. I was hoping for something
Yeah,
a
but,
bit more spicy.
Ricardo did some mad defending.
Yeah, he's still got it. Verstappen
Right.
came fifth.
He never lost it though.
I mean, whatever. Alright, Verstappen came fifth. Like, there wasn't everyone was saying this was a mad overtaking. There wasn't really. Charles Leclerc came third. Now,
Almost.
the controversial pair. Lewis Hamilton came first. Sebastian Vettel came second. Ruben, why don't you lead this discussion? And this is a bad idea, but Ruben, why don't you lead the discussion on the penalty?
Alright, lads.
In
So-
nice words.
Right, so basically.
No, you
guys,
are not
what
Ruben. Shut the fuck up. Right, Ruben start, and then we'll all tear down his ideas afterwards. All right, go off, Queen.
You have to understand. He's rejoining on the
Do you want to
track.
explain? I'll explain what. Yeah, I think I already explained what happened. Vettel
he's
went off the track, came back on. The debate is, when he came back on in front of Hamilton, was that good or was that bad?
Alright. If he crashed into Hamilton, penalty deserved. Simple as. I'm done.
Oh, that's all you've got to say. Okay, so my line of thinking is, and I've watched the replays of both cars. Vettel did come back onto the track and cause Hamilton to come all the way off the throttle. I think maybe even onto the brake. And like, it's just a bit unfair to force someone to steer and slow down, and then not get a penalty for it in the end.
I understand that, but think about this. You're on the grass, you're trying to, like, someone's catching up to you, you're just going. He wasn't even looking in his mirrors. He didn't know Hamilton was there, probably.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, ultimately, it's his fault for going off the track in the first place.
Come on, everyone clips a curb time to time.
No, but when you're driving wheel to wheel and you go off the track.
Yeah, but was he driving wheel to wheel?
No,
he
but I mean,
wasn't.
like, if they got someone that close behind and then you go off the track, and you're gonna expect him to come back like really quickly behind you.
But think about this. He was, like, he barely got it back on the track. Yet, he didn't even crash into Hamilton, though.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, I think that was Hamilton though.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it's skill driving, you know.
Theo doesn't know what he's talking about.
Alright, well, can I?
Thanks for your input, Theo. I really appreciate
No,
it.
I'm trying, okay? I'm trying.
Alright, yeah,
Can
no,
I-
it's good, keep going.
Can I have my input now?
Yeah, go on, fire off.
Alright, so basically, my line of thinking completely counters Ruben. So Ruben's argument is, right, that because Hamilton didn't lose any time, Vettel does not deserve the penalty. However, the penalty specified was quite clearly because Vettel went off the track and rejoined in an unsafe manner. The fact that Hamilton lost how many 6 seconds of a time, that's completely irrelevant to the fact that he rejoined the track unsafely. And because of the fact he rejoined the track unsafely, that is why he received his 5-second time penalty.
Okay, that was some facts and knowledge. Fuck! That was some facts and knowledge. I can't speak. Right, but I disagree that he didn't slow Hamilton down, because after the incident there was quite a big gap between them. So, whereas they were really close.
I'm not
before.
disagreeing that Hamilton
well, if
lost
four
time.
times-
I'm saying it's irrelevant to the fact.
Yeah, no, exactly.
that-
Even if he didn't lose time, he still rejoined in a dangerous manner.
Yes, but that doesn't mean they should take a race win away from him, though.
But that's not the thing. They give you the time penalty regardless whether it would give you a win or not.
Mate, if Hamilton wasn't there, they wouldn't have given him a penalty. Like, literally just went on then.
Well, no, but exactly. If you go back onto the track and there's no one there, then that's not impeding anyone. That's not a problem. Because the thing was it was an unsafe track rejoin, and forcing the driver off the track. If there was no one else there, it wouldn't be unsafe.
Mate, how is he gonna go on, like, at the left side of the track? He
You just
literally has to
reduce the
stop.
power, turn left.
Mate, he's not gonna let Hamilton pass, though.
Well, I mean, like in a situation like that, when you're off the track, you no longer have the right of way.
He was 2 wheels off the track.
He was 4 wheels off the track. No, we've already been over this.
Alright. Let's not debate that. You guys can win that argument. But still, he was still in the control of the car. He did not realize Hamilton was there. He just got completely screwed by the FIA, in my opinion.
Alright.
Well,
Regardless, we'll all have our own opinions. It's a very, very controversial issue. Now, let's talk about after the race, how Vettel... Shut the fuck up. Right, let's talk about after the race, how Vettel conducted himself, because I think there's a bit more consensus about that. I think he was acting like a bit of a knobhead. Like, let's be real. It's just me? Okay.
I mean, yeah, it was a bit of a childish move, wasn't it?
Mm.
Bit awkward when the cameras followed him out.
Yeah, it was like 12 minutes of fucking Jeremy Kyle style following someone around. And then, he's told, like, if you don't go onto the podium, you've lost your job, effectively. And then there's one car missing, and he switches
his
the
car missing was just so awkward.
Yeah, he switches the signs around. He doesn't do the champagne properly, and as soon as he sees Lewis, he's just like, I had nowhere to go. Like, he's just acting like a bit of a weirdo. So I think he could have, like, been a lot more calm and chilled out after the race, but I mean, it's not
Can I
really
just
down
add
to
some
Vettel.
show
Yeah, go on.
notes here? As you can see, Vettel is quite clearly completely off the track.
Alright, how am I going to show this without exposing my Discord to the 4 people watching this? Okay, let me put. Yeah, so this is, okay. Alright, I'm showing the viewers.
Alright, gentlemen.
Here
I'm
we go.
back.
Hi, Ruben. Okay, so you can see quite clearly from the thingy that he was off the track all the way.
Yeah, that's not even debatable. He was definitely across.
Yeah, he's completely off the track.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Exactly!
Your point out is just
Mate,
this
shut up,
on
Ryan,
now, Rupert.
please. Please, I'm trying to stay calm because my mom is sleeping and crap, you know?
alright. We'll conduct a nice civil debate, okay?
Well, as long as Ryan doesn't provoke me, that'd be nice.
Oh, be nice. So yeah, I mean, I don't like it when a race is decided by penalties, but I would find it very hard to like look at that incident and think he did nothing wrong, in my opinion. But again, moving on.
Well, I'm not saying that he didn't do anything wrong. However, the penalty is not justified.
Yeah, I don't know. Who did you vote for driver of the day?
Daniel Ricciardo.
Yeah.
Danny, no question.
We agree on something, guys.
We all voted for Daniel Ricciardo. Even though the race result was a little bit underwhelming, he qualified P4. I don't care. He's Danny Rick, bro. He's Danny Rick.
Wait,
Hopefully this.
P6 is underwhelming. What are you talking
Well,
about?
I mean, he started P4. I was hoping he would be able to get onto the podium.
Yeah,
but
but
that was
he's in front of
that
a
was
Red
wishful
Bull.
thinking, wasn't it?
He's in front of a Red Bull.
Well,
Yeah.
he's 6th in F1, not F1.5.
I know, it's chaos. So I'm hoping this shows like the end of the dominance of the 3 big teams. So hopefully we'll have a little bit of competition.
Well,
coming
I'm
in.
not entirely sure if that's going to be the case.
Well, I
because
mean,
Vettel messed up their qualifying.
It looks like Gasly is being such
Yeah,
a.
Gasly's nowhere. No,
I
he's
don't
not.
feel-
Gasly said
I-
with some mush brain that it looks like we can usually get a 6th place that is not from the big 3. So
I have a prediction.
Alright.
2021 rule changes. McLaren dominance.
McLaren dominance. Okay, we'll come back to this in 2 years' time and see if you're right.
What race is coming up? France.
I think next race might be Paul. I don't know.
No, it's France. It's France. The
Oh
Czechs.
fucking! Oh, I hate France.
Why didn't they just do that? Like corner cutting.
The thing is, who do you think will have the upper hand in France?
Renault's home race.
It's quite like Canada actually. Like there's sharp corners and long straights. So
Yes.
Yes.
However,
It is
there,
exactly like
like,
Canada, in fact.
there are a lot of straights, a lot of flat out corners. However, there are so many technical and low speed corners, and like that's where the Ferrari really struggles.
yeah, I guess
I think Renault might have this again for 1.5.
you think.
Nah.
Yeah. Well, it's home
Haas.
race, home soil.
Haas has this.
Nah, well, but I think Renault all round because it's home soil and it's basically Canada.
Actually, I think
Has to
McLaren.
be nowhere all season.
I think McLaren will give them a challenge though.
Yeah, McLaren gave Renault a challenge today until Norris went out.
Ooh, what do you think of Red Bull? Will they suffer in France?
Red Bull. I don't see why they would. Like I think they'll
No,
probably
but
get a
we
similar
don't
results
have
to
to.
what we had
Yes,
today.
like there are low speed and technical turns, but like there are many straights and many flat out curves that like I don't think the Honda will be up to par. Like the Red Bull is a really draggy car as well.
Yeah, the entire back section is it's just like a giant straight with a chicane in the middle.
Mm.
So I could see how that could go badly for Red Bull, especially with Gasly. I mean, I'd be very surprised if that was the 6th place for Gasly at least. So
I think Merc has this in the bag, unfortunately.
I mean, Mercedes has shown that it's been able to do the long straights as well as the technical sections.
Yeah, but like, did you see that qualifying comparison? Like Vettel like destroyed Hamilton in the straight, like completely ate him up.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe we'll get another Ferrari Mercedes battle at France, and that will have all the extra vitriol of this fucking controversy.
Oh, here's a question. Do you think that will be more motivated or less motivated coming into
Oh,
next
definitely
race
more
after that?
motivated.
Much more motivated. What are
If you have a win and then you lose it like that, then you're much more motivated to go and get it again.
Yeah, but it's like depression though, isn't it? Because
Vettel got
every
his
time you actually do something, you just like
Vettel
die.
got his spark in Canada. This would have just like made him, oh, I won, okay, it happened. But like this just put him into flames now. He's gonna be very focused. He's gonna go like Rosberg 2016 mode, like just completely focus his whole life on this.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think he is gonna go Rosberg mode because I don't think he's as good as a driver as Rosberg.
Yeah. Well, we don't know what's
Mate,
happening in
nah,
Vettel's personal
do not
life.
compare Rosberg to Vettel. Vettel is 10 times better than Rosberg.
Are you taking
Well,
the piss?
apparently not.
Nah, Rosberg in like he was hitting his stride and then he just dipped. So we'll never really know how good Rosberg was as a driver because he
Literally,
just left.
Rosberg, like had to like dedicate his whole season to F1, whole year to F1 in 2016. Like completely ditch his kids and family, just focus on F1 and nothing else.
Right.
Yeah, and maybe Vettel should do that. And he might.
Like we
actually
don't know
win.
what happens in Vettel's personal life because he never said
Yeah,
anything.
Vettel is like the most private person ever. He's even more private than Tom.
Heh, chaos.
Yeah.
At
Well,
least we see his face though.
Alright, I feel like you're just roasting me now.
and mine. See, look, I'm actually like not a. What's the word?
Like guys, it's meant to be a podcast, not roasting me.
Well,
Yeah.
this is turning into a debated podcast. So Tom, we're gonna have an argument now, right?
Oh, we're gonna have a debate.
Right,
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have a debate.
We're gonna have a nuanced debate on
Right, it's not a
neoliberalism.
podcast if we don't have an argument.
Alright, Ryan, fucking bring it then. Go on, go on.
Alright,
Alright.
yeah, right.
Alright, Order. Alright, come on. Good,
You
good.
can't say that if you're Hungarian, actually. That is actually illegal.
Order.
Shut up, Chaiwala.
Alright, what are we actually gonna have a fight about though?
What? That's a question.
No, we can. I
Um,
can. Alright, Ruben, come here, lads. Ruben, come here, lads. Alright.
I'm here.
No, Ruben, can we actually have an argument?
Shut the fuck up. Vettel deserved that penalty. Oi. Vettel deserved that penalty, bro. Vettel deserved it.
Ruben, can we have an argument and can you not hate
Can
me
you
after
not?
we have an argument?
Yeah, no, Vettel definitely deserved that, bro.
Mate, what did Ryan say?
Can we have an argument and then you not hate me after an argument?
No.
Nah, because he constantly provoked me the whole time. Like you just.
It's not his fault though, bro.
You get me?
Not my fault.
Alright, guys, be nice.
Mate, honestly, Izzy made me calm down and just come back here.
Mate,
like a
Izzy should
mob.
moderate this. That'll be amazing.
He's
Yeah,
like a
being
Bob.
mad.
Izzy is like a Bob, honestly.
I know. Fuck, I only said WTF1 podcast. Who do I think I am? The F1 Chaos podcast, Fodder. Fuck, never mind. I can't.
Guys,
You've already gone.
I'll do the hosting.
No,
Mate,
I've
you're
I've got something to talk about, okay?
Alright.
Alright, go on,
Right,
go on.
well, so we basically know that Vettel's going to retire at the end of the season. So what?
That's
he's
basic.
not.
That's.
That was just pure bollocks.
I mean, he's been
See, we've
talking a
got
lot about
started.
retirement. I think he'll either retire
Yeah.
this year or next year. I don't think he'll want to do the whole new season
Mate,
with the
Vettel
changes.
never mentioned retirement.
No, but I think he won't want to do 21 when there's all these changes in the new cars and everything.
Yeah, and the fact that his driving skill.
Like,
is
it hasn't been
deteriorating.
fantastic, has it?
No,
Like,
no.
Yes,
no.
but Vettel did say he does not want, like, he doesn't care about a legacy.
no, but he's been like, if you look at where he's going, he's been performing much worse than even 2018. Like, he's been spinning
yeah, but
under
like,
pressure.
still think about it. Kimi accepted the 2-year deal with Sauber because he loves F1. Why would
Well,
Vettel just leave?
And
He
because
loves
Kimi
F1.
never had the same experience that Seb had. He went into F1 and he went in Toro Rosso, but very soon he was in Red Bull in their dominant period and he was winning
Bro.
every race. But Kimi never
Vettel
had.
won. Wait, hold on. Vettel won a race in Toro Rosso. Just want to.
Yeah, no, I know, but that was like a whatever. That was completely out of the blue. But like Vettel started. Like, well, not started, but like he had a bulk of his career in total dominance, and from then it's just been downhill. That's not something that Kimi's ever had.
That is untrue. It was not total dominance.
No, but
Like,
Kimi was used to being in like the late 2000s Ferraris in cars that weren't competitive, but doing well in them anyway.
Yes.
And then he was able to like do well in Lotus and other shit. But
yeah, I get it. Vettel had a much luckier career, but he's not just gonna quit F1 because he's not being successful. He still loves the sport.
how
And,
do you
like,
know,
he
bro?
doesn't care about his legacy as well.
If you've gone from 2014 and every year you've been like, I can do the championship, and then every single year you just get frustrated by it, like I wouldn't want to continue.
yeah,
like,
but
it's gonna be.
Tom, this is from 2017, not 2014.
What do you mean?
In 2014, that was his worst season ever.
Exactly. But since
And
then,
then 2015 and 16, Ferrari was nowhere.
yeah, but he's gone from someone that's been able to win world championships, and even in 2017 and 18, when they were in a position where they should be able to win races, he's been nowhere. Like if I was in his position, I'd be getting fed up quite quickly.
He's just useless now, basically.
Nah, he's not useless, but I think
Shut up,
he should just
Ryan.
go to like.
Honestly, shut up.
He should
Why?
just,
Why are you telling me? Look, I'm not attacking
I
you.
hear
You're
fucking
attacking
goes.
me. Look.
Mate, you never had to say, oh, he's just useless.
Well, he is, isn't he? He just is.
No, he ain't.
podcast viewers, I've muted them because they're gonna have a vicious fight for the next 5 minutes.
His teammate though. He's still constantly out qualifying his teammate.
Yeah, but because Leclerc is settling into Ferrari.
Yes, but still, he is not useless. He helped Ferrari develop their car. At least we can say
Yeah,
that.
but he could do that as a test driver like Schumacher did.
Develop it as a.
I mean,
develop
if
it
I
as a
was in
drag
Ferrari's
car.
position, I wouldn't want someone who bottled it at Bahrain, arguably bottled it here. Like, every time he's been in the lead, he's bottled it. Like, why would you want to keep someone who did that? And the same at Hockenheim last year. Like, why didn't you
Who
just
would
find...
replace him? Tell me. Who would replace
I
him?
don't know, like, there's... I mean, maybe Ricardo. You never know. I mean, like... If
Yeah,
I
but
was
he's
Ferrari, and Ferrari's pouring so much money into their cars and their drivers, and every time he's out in front, he fucks up. And they're not getting results for their money. Like, I would see... And Ferrari is ruthless with this. I would see Ferrari being fed
The
up with this
thing
guy
is-
quickly.
The thing is, Ferrari still have a huge ego and can't admit that their car is shite.
No. But I mean, he's underperforming. Like, even with the car, he's underperforming. Like,
I could win
Ferra-
the Ferrari.
what Ferrari
I
did
could
with
if
Kimi
I was
Räikkönen.
driving it. No, but mate, I insulted Vettel for no. I didn't.
They're arguing in the
Maybe.
chat as well. We're on Discord. They're arguing more than in voice, and then they're going into the text below the chat, and they're
Mate,
arguing there as well.
Yeah, but right, I didn't insult him for no reason. I'm just simply
Yeah,
making
seriously,
an
me
observation.
and Tom were just talking. Yeah, Vettel's just useless. Yeah,
But
yeah.
but
I know everything. I know everything about Formula
yeah, but
One.
I'm insulting
My
Vettel
name
and you're
is Ryan
insulting me.
Loughlin, and I'm a Chaiwala.
Yeah, I'm insulting Vettel and you're insulting me. It doesn't make any sense. There's
Yeah,
no
but
logic.
tell
There's
the
no
people I
logic.
hate you. I just
There's no logic.
I hate you, bro.
Why?
Honestly.
Guys, be nice.
No,
I'm not.
we're gonna ruin this podcast now. We're gonna do.
Mate,
a
why
vlog.
do you have to ruin everything I ever try?
Ryan, my best friend. How are you?
Yeah, bro, I'm mental. How are you?
Right, look
Yeah,
at this. Look at this.
mate,
They're
it's
arguing.
maybe
They're
calm
arguing here, right? And then they go down and they argue in the chat as well. Can you believe? This is what I have to put up with.
I don't
No,
know
but I
what-
think, like, if you look at what Ferrari did with Kimi Räikkönen in the late 2000s and with Michael Schumacher, who was their best driver ever, they were still, as soon as they weren't getting results from their drivers, they would just tell them to fuck off. Like, I don't understand why they haven't done that with Vettel yet. I would have done it last year with Vettel. But,
But the thing is, they had a completely dominant car back then.
no, but
Basically,
not in
Giovinazzi
2005 and
promoted-
2006, they didn't.
Yeah, but did Schumacher win? No. And Schumacher, they didn't tell Schumacher to fuck off.
No, they
He
did.
just
They did.
retired.
I'll send you the story of what happened. They announced his resignation before he was ready to. They
Is
just, yeah. No, they fucked him over, real talk. But
Yeah, but
it's,
that's just Ferrari though.
yeah, exactly.
like-
Ferrari will
But like,
just.
think about it. But like, that was like in the, that was completely different leadership back then.
No, but Ferrari has in the past been 100% like they will
But
just.
Ferrari is the oldest team in the sport. They have gone through so
No,
many
but they'll be
leaders.
ruthless though, won't they? They won't. They don't hang around. They don't wait
Wait.
for a driver just because they like them.
And
They've been around for a long time.
Benotto.
Oh, can I just point out something? Yeah.
Go on.
Basically, what's gonna happen is Giovinazzi's gonna get promoted.
Yeah.
Are you mad?
Yeah, fucking Giovinazzi Stroll in the F1 Ferrari 2020. Yeah. That's
You
gonna
say
happen.
Toyota, throwback.
Oh my god, we should have Toyota
Russell,
back in
like-
F1. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, but
Russell
Volkswagen got offered the
could beat
contract and
Mercedes.
they were like, nope, not having that, not having that. Imagine if Volkswagen were in F1.
Mate,
Just imagine.
Fucking yeah, they've been
Yes,
Dieselgate version
yes.
2.
They'd be like, oh yes, we got 1,200 brake horsepower and it's actually got
Mate.
8.
Yeah.
Volkswagen,
Russell,
the
Russell
next
like
Formula
beats
1
again
edition.
Mercedes because Hamilton and Bottas retire, and then Massa comes back to Williams and Ocon goes to Williams as well.
Can Ocon go to Mercedes?
Ocon's
Apparently.
already signed to Mercedes.
When?
Would you shut the fuck up, Ruben? Right, what was gonna happen is Ocon was signed for a seat in
That's
2020.
rude. I'd never say that to Ruben.
Right, shut up. Right, Ocon was signed for 2020 because Valtteri's been a bit of a whatever. But Valtteri's been performing well, so everyone's saying, well, Ocon's meant to join next year as a driver for Mercedes.
Ocon isn't signed; he's just a test
It's
driver.
Ocon, not Ocon.
No,
It's
he's not
Ocon.
replacing Bottas, right?
But he's signed
No,
for
he's not.
he's signed for Mercedes. So everyone was rumoring
No,
that.
he's not.
but-
He's a test driver. You.
Yeah, no. But he's young. They usually don't like. They're definitely not gonna.
Bottas's contract covers 2020.
Yeah, but
He's not gonna
Mercedes
replace him
were-
anyway, so it's fine.
Mercedes were in talks of.
He has
with-
n-
Mercedes
Ocon
were
has
in
no
talks with
contract.
Ricardo last year.
Yeah. No, they're gonna keep the current lineup for next year. I'd be very
No,
surprised.
no,
if
I
they
know. I'm just saying that if they're gonna put Ocon in the place, it doesn't make sense if they're
Bro,
talking to
Ocon
Ricardo
has no
last year.
contract. Tom.
Why would you say Ocon wrong?
Why do you say
Ocon.
Ocon? Ocon.
Ocon.
It's not Ocon.
It's Ocon.
Mate,
He's
piss
French.
off.
He's French. He's not fucking American.
See, we're closer to France.
Mate,
and
who
you-
cares? I'm gonna say Peugeot,
Okay.
Peugeot.
All right. I
Alright,
think
Ruben.
that's
This is
probably.
the end of the podcast.
I think
Actually,
it's
yeah.
a natural end to the podcast because it is falling into irrelevancy.
But can we have another argument before we finish?
We're going into wrong territory.
All right. So the it's been running for 25 minutes and 30 seconds. You have the next 30 seconds to argue with Ruben Gall. Starting
Alright,
5,
Ruben.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, Ruben. I'd like to apologise.
Oh.
Yeah, me too. You're
Yeah.
a good lad.
Hey
never
guys,
meant
welcome to my
anything. I don't
podcast.
hate
Oh, shut
you.
the fuck up. Yeah.
Okay, I don't hate you either, Ruben.
Mate,
As you
Ryan,
can hear, I'm the only
Ryan,
one with a quality
I'm just
microphone here.
pissed. I'm just pissed that I haven't played with you in such a long time. Miss
Yeah,
you, bro.
okay. I'll play
I
Minecraft
miss
with
you.
you, I
I
promise.
just, I
Yeah,
just
okay.
miss you. I'm sorry.
Alright, that's cute. Okay.
And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Ladies
Friendship
and gentlemen,
provoked.
thank you for listening to the Formula Chaos podcast. Please support us on Patreon. Subscribe.
I
to
don't
our
have a
channel.
Patreon.
It's
There's
Follow
no
us on
Patreon.
SoundCloud.
You do now.
Bro, there's no Patreon. Alright, there we go.
Link on my Patreon.
Okay, yeah, you have a Patreon, fucking hell. Alright,
I do
anyway,
now.
thank you so much for watching if you've got this far. There's a subscription button below. If you smack that in the face, that'd be good for us. Also, smack like, share it to your friends, send it to your grandma, your aunt, your wife, your girlfriend, whatever. Thanks for watching and bye. Just say
Yeah,
bye,
we
guys.
should tell your
Bye.
dog.
Yeah, bye, 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 bye.